Gana makuru.
Gano makuru.
Omwezi wono.
Amawulire.
Gano ge mawulire.
Mukesi ya mucho.
Barham. Wela liri. Ini habari.
Haya na makuru.
Hi Jesse.
Hi Apophia.
How are you?
Fine. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. Welcome to the new semester.
Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to Barham TV News at noon. I am Jesse Abenaitwe and
I am Nwabasa Apophia. Thank you for joining us.
first, let's take a look at today's headlines. Uganda Christian University, Bishop Barham University welcomes the new students. Chief Freshers Elections Roadmap. Environmental concerns in Kanungu District.
Welcome to the Advent semester and thank you for tuning into Barham TV. Now let's dive into the news in detail. Uganda Christian University has warmly welcomed the new students to the Advent semester. The students that spoke to the Barham TV have expressed their gratitude and expectations to be rightly shaped in the university. For this and more, let's turn to Aaron Aiga.
By press time, over 150 students had reported and more are expected to come in. According to Mr. Simon Turiachira, the University Public Relations Officer, they are still issuing admission forms to different applicants that are still coming in.
We are still receiving more. We are still, giving admissions to different students who are reporting. Some have already taken them, and we expect to give more to those who are coming. But so far, around 150 have reported, but we are still open and waiting for those who are still coming.
Mr. Turiachira indicated that they have successfully undertaken all of the students through the orientation exercise, including introducing them to various university policies.
We, have the students tour around campus. We get them used to the university policies. We let them interact with the leadership and administration. And because we are going we are letting them have hands-on relevant activities as far as digital is concerned. We want them to not use alpha systems and e-learning because we'll be uploading some of our notes online. Some of them will be studying online. And
some of the students who have joined the university indicated that they expected to be shaped morally and spiritually during their stay at the university.
In a Christian university, I feel it will keep you closer to the Lord, especially people like us who have been to a religious family, and of course shaping you morally so that you stay in a good line.
Their vision is Christ-centeredness, so I wanted to grow up in church and be the better person in the future.
Aaron Aiga, Barham TV.
Thank you, Aaron, for the wonderful insight into the spirit of our university.
In a related development, the Uganda Christian University, Bishop Barham University College Electoral Commission has released the roadmap for the Chief Freshers election. Speaking to Barham TV, Mr. Disan, the Electoral Commission chairperson, urged all students to abide by the electoral policies governing the institution. This and more by Jane Elizabeth.
Mr. Nkundente Disane, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission for the United We Stand, Divided We Fall government, has officially announced that the voting date for the Chief Freshers election will be on September 22nd, 2023. To qualify for the Chief Freshers position, students must be enrolled either in the first semester or the second semester of their first year.
A student who is in his or her first semester, and those who are also in their first year, second semester, because they are all still in their first year. So all those students are eligible to contest for the post of being the chief fresher and the deputy chief fresher.
Mr. Nkundente emphasized the importance of all participants adhering to the election laws and regulations. Furthermore, Mr. Nkundente encouraged the freshers to collaborate closely with the university administration, fostering a spirit of cooperation that will contribute a smooth and successful academic journey for all.
We want to call upon them to cooperate with every stakeholder of the university for their well-being, and also request them to stay calm, and they shouldn't get more excited about the university life for those who have been in this life of being limited to move. I want to call upon them to stay firm and to stay calm also.
Speaking to some of the students that have shown interest in the post, they expressed their strong desire to lead and show direction to the fellow new students.
Provide services to my fellow new students so that of course I can lead them or I be their representative in several offices of this campus so that also as freshers we enjoy our lives here at BBUC.
Reporting for Barham TV, I'm Jane Elizabeth Umtangna.
Thank you, Jane Elizabeth, for that story.
And on the national scene, environmental destruction has become an issue of both national and global concern. To address this problem of encroachment, the Kanungu District Disaster Management Committee has conducted a survey on the district's major rivers. For this and more, Joet Tarema.
The Kanungu District Disaster Management Committee has carried out a survey on major wetlands and rivers in the district. This comes after a heavy encroachment on wetlands and river banks, which has caused a lot of siltation on many rivers and degradation of wetlands, where soils have been washed away by running water, blocking easy flow of rivers and major roads in the district. The team, which was led by the RDC Kanungu, Mwesugwa, Ambrose, visited wetlands of Ntungwa, Matanda, River Mitano and Ntungwa, where they registered a lot of degradation and silting due to heavy encroachment by human activities like farming.
Because cultivation has come exactly up to the river banks, the waters have shifted to another area because of silting. So I think it is very, very important that our local people understand why we are advising them to shift from the water banks and vacate the wetlands.
The district chief administration officer attributed this on poor farming methods by people cultivating on high slopes, which leads to contamination of rivers by running water, carrying soils, where he urged people in lowland areas to plant trees like bamboo, which protect river banks, thus fighting siltation.
There can be a possibility of planting trees like bamboo to check the runoff into the river so that there is not a lot of siltation.
However, farmers surviving in these areas have been tipped on some farming methods which are friendly to their environment, like planting elephant grass, which can be used to feed their animals indoors.
All these areas which are very steep and those which are near the river, they should plant, for example, elephant grass, which holds the soil and at the same time can be harvested for a number of reasons, especially feeding animals indoors. As they feed, they can also get manure take to their crops, so they make use of the land near the river or these steep areas, but while protecting the soil and the water. At the same time, there are also other farming practices. People must dig trenches so that allow more water to sink than running on the surface. And also been encouraging people to do most of the agroforestry practices. Plant crops, have the trees so that the water is able to move down.
Joet Tarema reporting for Barham TV.
Thank you for keeping it Barham TV and for staying with us from the beginning of the broadcast until the end of the broadcast. And I remain Abanaito Jesse and
I, Apophia and Wabasa, the entire team, and thank you for keeping it Barham TV. Have a good afternoon.